Hello everyone. Today is Tuesday, March 4th, 2025. It is 12:43 in the afternoon as of the start of this recording. And yeah. Today was quite a busy day. I know it's still kind of early in the day, but it was quite busy for me so far. I had to, So there were two big things that happened. Only one big thing, I guess. Still yet to do a thing that I need to do. So I took a drug test today for a job that I'm trying to get, and yeah, so that was cool and good. Spent way too long there, frankly. They needed me to pee, and I needed to pee and get the drug test done, and eventually I peed after drinking 3 things of water, and listening to water sounds while I was there. Took me a long time. I don't know if it was just nerves or if I was just upset or something. I wasn't really feeling any sort of way about anything while I was there, but another thing that I did, so some preamble to this one. So the other day I had to go buy dress clothes for what is going to be my court date tomorrow. And they're not like dress clothes like, oh, I'm wearing like a tuxedo or whatever it is, but I wanted to make sure I was presentable in court, because it's going to be my court date is tomorrow, March 5th. I'll be probably doing another video. I'm going to be pleading not guilty, and then just seeing what happens from there. Tomorrow might be my last day as a free man, if they decide to arrest me or something. Anyway, so I had to get dress clothes, and so I did. That was the other day. I don't know exactly what date that was, but I went to go buy them. Now, I used those clothes for the job interview for the drug test. So there's a job that I'm applying for that I took a drug test today for, but previously I had an interview. Now, I don't drive. I have a scooter. You can't see it, but it's right here. It's right under this, and it's a scooter. It goes pretty fast. On the way back from the interview, I'm like right down the road from my house, okay? I take an absolute shit with my scooter. There's like a piece of a sidewalk, I guess, that cuts up at like a corner. So you know the sidewalk's supposed to be flat. The corner of it, I guess, is like jutted up. And I guess I don't know how I've used this before going up and down my road and everything. But anyway, so I was using it on the way back from the interview. This was like a few days ago. But on the way back from the interview, with my brand new clothes I just bought, to make presentable, I wanted to wear them and make sure I looked okay in them and everything. But anyway, so I'm wearing them on the way back. I was going to take them off, wash them so I can have them ready for this Wednesday for the 5th. And then I take an absolute shit with my scooter. It hits that lip of that sidewalk. That thing flips like this. I fucking fly forward. I scrape, like I'm like, oof. And my knees are fucked up too. One of them has like a giant like purple blob on it with a bunch of cuts on it. Both of my knees got pretty beat up. I'm surprised my hands didn't get anything on them. I got a cut from something, but my hands didn't get it. And I got this giant fucking and it was rough. It was not good. It was crazy too. Because I was like hopped up on like I guess adrenaline from the fact that I just flew for like a solid second in the air, and I was like, oh, Peter Griffin sound, and I just immediately got up and I rode the rest of the road, turned, and I got back home and I washed my knees. I was washing my arm, took a very, very, like, 2-minute long shower to make sure these were cleaned. But yeah, this is the one that hurt the most, because I was trying not to, like, move this so it would, like, at least scab over without being, like, split apart and everything. So I had my arm kind of, like, sitting like this after I got home. It was just like this the entire time. And yeah, that thing looks really, really bad. I took an absolute fucking shit with that thing. Anyway, interview went good. Took the drug test just today with the scooter, right? You know, and I didn't take a shit that time. And drug test went good. And that was that. And so I'm hoping there's a background check happening, which of course they're going to see, oh, ow, he's pending charges. I just slammed this into my desk. That's not good. Ouch. Anyway, and so that's going to come back. They're going to be like, hey, what is that? I'm going to have to explain to them that it's over a thing or whatever. But yeah, so I have my clothes. I'm going to be wearing to the court date tomorrow. I don't know how any of this works. This is actually one of the best. It's not the best. The better feeling days that I've had. I think it's because the wait is over at this point. Like, I'm not having to wait on anything. I go to court tomorrow. Somebody decides something. And if I go to prison, then I go to prison. And this will be the last of the updates. If I don't go to prison, I'll make a video tomorrow and I'll explain what's going on. By the time you actually see this one, there will be quite a few of the weekly uploads, because I'm going to be uploading these weekly. And yeah. I've just accepted. Do I regret? I do regret. Not because I did anything illegal, I think. I'm going to plead not guilty tomorrow, and that will be the end of that, okay? However, the thing that I need to do is just reflect on how to be better. You okay, Pancake? Yeah, that's my cat is behind the computer. Depending on how she wants to move. You okay, Pancake? I hear you. What are you doing? Uh-huh. Come here. Come here. You're okay. She's a good cat. Her name is Pancake. And so what's going to have to happen tomorrow is that I'm going to go to the court date, and then I also, what I was saying, I don't know the timelines of these things. Whenever I looked up stuff on the internet, the timelines are like different. Like every source has like a different, and I guess, and I even posted on Reddit about this of all places, right? And I was like, what is the timeline of how these things are supposed to work? And somebody made a really good point that if you're not sitting in jail and you're like a free person, you're able to do whatever, they're not going to expedite or try to like rush through the process because you're not in jail. Yeah, right, Pancake? I know. You trying to get out of here? I'll let you out in a second. But, oh, so you just fell? Oh, she went through the crack. Okay. I hear you, Pancake. And so that's the whole deal right now, is that I'm just gonna go to that tomorrow, and I'm gonna wait. I have my last, honestly, I've just accepted what's gonna happen. So if they, come on, Pancake, you trying to get out of here? No? Okay. So if they, if the court rules that I'm, also, again, I don't know if so my arraignment is tomorrow. I don't know how court things work. I've looked up, like, so for example, one source that I used, that I looked up stuff with, is that is like, so you get arrested, you go through a first appearance. So the arrest, of course, happened, and then the first appearance happened. I was woken up at like 8 in the morning after being awake at 5 a.m. And so that happened. So my first appearance did factually happen, okay? And then your arraignment is supposed to happen, supposedly. But I don't know. I don't know if that was supposed to happen while I was in jail, or if it's because now, so it would make sense if I was in jail, they would try to get through the whole thing. That way they're not having me sit there forever and ever. Okay, right? Right. Now, my arraignment has not happened yet. Even if I hadn't posted bond, it still wouldn't have happened yet. I hear you, Pancake. Pancake, are you trying to get out of here? What do you want to do? I know. I know, it all sucks, Pancake. All you did was stare at me when I opened the door. Anyway, alright, she's gonna go over there now. I don't know. And the timeline of the whole thing is extremely strange, where they didn't have a warrant for me, and then they did have a warrant. Like I said, I'm going to leave it to the courts. I don't agree with any of this. This has been a very scattered brain thing. I think I might be on like an emotional high or something. But I regret the whole interaction of not just with not the charge, but the whole everything leading up to this. I do regret, not because I feel like I did anything illegal, because I really do not think I did, but because I hold myself to a little bit of higher standards. I'm significantly better of a person with the charges that I'm being charged with. I'm significantly better than the person who did the thing that initiated the charges. Supposedly did the thing that initiated the charges, okay? Because I didn't do what they're charging me with. I've even, not that this really matters all too much, but I've even like gone on the internet and looked up similar things to what I did, just to see if those people got charged with anything, and of course not. Of course not. Of course not. Because I didn't do anything illegal. This is to say that in the future, if the same presented scenario came up, I would not do the thing that I did to lead to the charges. I would not do that. Because this fucking sucks, right? Right, Pancake? Yeah, she's staring at me. Anyway. It's just a lot. But moment of truth is tomorrow. I have my court date is tomorrow, but the time for the presence or the appearance in court for the arraignment is at 11 a.m. So I'm gonna be trying to get there early. there's a little bit of a lookup. I have a job lined up, hopefully, if they don't hate me for the pending charges or whatever. Apparently the arraignment's supposed to be really short anyway, so it's like you sit for a little while, they call you in, they say, what is your plea? I say not guilty. Prosecutor does whatever the thing is. And that is that. I do wonder, well, I guess I'll find out tomorrow, I suppose, but I talked to a public defender assistant a while ago, and I'm gonna call them later on today. Actually, probably immediately after I upload this, but all right, well, thanks for watching. I'm gonna end this here. Thanks for watching this if you got it all the way through to the end. If these videos don't do anything substantial, at least they give some insight into what the process for getting arrested and charged with things are like, starting from the day that I got bonded out all the way up until right now. So yeah, hopefully it's been valuable. If not, then insult me in the comments or something. Anyway, thanks for watching. I will see you in the next one, which is going to be hopefully tomorrow. If there are no uploads past this point, then I'm in prison, which I just have to accept. Thanks for watching. I will see you in the next one. Bye.